You know, as a company, you only can do scumbag stuff for so long, especially in America. We're an extremely litigious, I guess you would say, society, trying to keep corporations and companies honest. Stellantis just opened up Pandora's box with what may be the largest consumer law firm in the country looking for clients. This can't be good. Today's video, guys, if you haven't guessed, is brought to you by another law firm. It's Krohn And Moss today. Krohn And Moss is a consumer protection law firm that specializes in Magnuson claims, lemon law claims, and consumer protection in general. You can check them out. I'm going to put a link in the description down below that goes directly to their website. And in today's video, we're literally talking about what they are looking for and maybe helping some of you guys out with Jeeps and Challengers and other Stellantis products that have been not bought back, left you kind of out, in some cases over a year, and this crap has to stop. So yes, guys, welcome on back to TK's Garage. We're going to sit here and talk a little bit today about the madness that is going on at Stellantis. If you didn't know, Range Rovers and things of that nature do get bought back. And the Grand Cherokee Wagoneer, as a vehicle, is trying to compete in that space. Now, what I find extremely interesting is, of all of the vehicles, if I gave you just a list of vehicles, X5, G-Wagon, Range Rover Sport, maybe Land Rover LR5, Lincoln Navigator, Yukon Denali, Cadillac Escalade, and Jeep Wagoneer, which one would you think has the most buybacks in 2024 already? I don't even want to get into the numbers in 2023, but I'll let you guess. Which one do you think has the most buybacks and pending lemon law claims? Oh wait, we'll give you a second. Don't cheat. Put it in the comments. If you guessed the Jeep Wagoneer, you would be correct. What I have seen in terms of videos for them to service some of the smallest, easiest repairs as far as parts involves them taking the entire body up off the frame. Like the engine and the frame and everything is just sitting here, and they have to lift the entire body off and leave it on a lift, and then they're working on the vehicle there. Like that is some diesel type-ish. And even the Cummins engines aren't that bad. I mean, maybe if you had a bigger truck with a Detroit diesel or something in it, maybe. What I find exceptionally interesting at this point, though, is now it's got so bad that you're now getting the attention of major law firms. I already know that there was something out there with Gordon and Partners. We've seen that with Butter, the Insider, on his channel. And then I got hit up because of a customer that had a cracked windshield. I've talked about the cracked windshield issue with these Stellantis Dodge Challengers manufactured in 2023 from, August to November or whatever it was. And, or August to November. And, they're cracking at the dealership and people are going, oh, it's glass. It's got to be the glass. No. If it was the glass, it would be cracking in multiple spots, not the same spot on every car. And every single car is cracking in the same spot. Well, once you replace that glass once, twice, and in some cases, there's multiple customers here that have already replaced that windshield in the first year 3 times. In most states, that is enough to qualify you for a lemon law. And if the manufacturer does not agree to buy the car back and make you whole, that is what Krohn and Moss will do. Krohn and Moss will then sue the dog shit out of Stellantis, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chrysler, Alfa, Fiat, Maserati, basically every brand that they own, and make you whole. Now, I will say this, as it's been well over 10 years since I was a customer of Krohn and Moss, but I did have an experience with Volkswagen of America / Audi with an Audi A8 or an Audi S8, which after, retaining Krohn and Moss, Volkswagen of America / Audi, made that situation right and gave me an A8L I didn't have to pay for, and they took back that Audi S8. Now, granted, it wasn't as fast as the S8, it wasn't that, but some of you guys that have been here for a long time remember the Audi phase when I had the Q7, the S4, the S7, the A8L. I had a bunch of stuff, and I had the Volkswagen CC. And 2 vehicles that I had that were lemon lawed out were that Audi S8, or purchased back after we filed a lemon law suit, and the Volkswagen CC, which was a Magnuson claim, which is a little different. It's not a lemon law claim. It was a certified pre-owned vehicle, and it had the transmission replaced like 4 times. Anybody that knows about the DSG dual clutch transmissions knows they're crap. And people go, not the next generation. Mine was. It was a 13. It was a next generation. It sucked. So, anyways, I digress. So now people are having issues with their Jeeps, their Rams. People are getting these brand new 2025 Rams, and these Hurricane engines are failing. And I didn't even know about that until I talked to the representatives over at Krohn and Moss today on how many cases they already have. Stellantis is refusing to buy back a bunch of cars that they know damn well that they should just buy them back and avoid it, but instead not having, the fiduciary responsibility to their shareholders. They're willing to just piss away money with lawyers and lawsuits instead of doing the right thing when they know, and internal documents, which, look, Krohn and Moss has slam dunk cases against Stellantis right now. From, when you're a corporation, and we'll get back to this in a second, but when you're a corporation like Stellantis and you start firing all the employees and pissing them off, you know what they do? Let me tell you what they do. They tell. They completely and utterly snitch. They're telling. And it was nothing for Krohn and Moss to reach out to multiple different employees that left different divisions, including the SRT division, and for those people to become advisors or experts and get paid by the law firm to get the information, everything. Now, I know what Stellantis is going to say. Those documents were never supposed to leave, and but they show negligence on the company when they knew that these issues persisted, and it's why they're about to get sued majorly. Now, when you have major law firms like this that will step up to bust a major corporation's balls. Now, granted, I'm not a big fan of class action lawsuits. Lawyers make a lot of money, and yes, consumers can make some money. In the term of cars, it might actually end up being better, but like when it comes to like cell phones or whatever, you get like $100 in the mail 3 years later, you're like, whatever. But cars, maybe it'd be different. What I'm seeing now with so many people with Jeeps and these 2023 Challengers with issues, and now Rams having Hurricane issues, it tells me a lot of why the Chargers didn't come out right away. Stellantis knows they have a problem with the Hurricane engine. They know they have problems with these Grand Wagoneers. And then, they say the squeaky wheel gets the grease, right? You guys that own these vehicles that are having problems, you got to start being the squeaky wheel. You got to stop being nice to this company that doesn't give a rat's ass about you. And look, you don't have to use Krohn And Moss. You could use any consumer protection law firm. And as soon as they hear what kind of vehicle you have and you have the service records that you've brought this thing in more than 3 times, depending on your state, sometimes it's 4, sometimes it's only 2. It depends on the state that you're in. Check out your lemon laws. But do not, absolutely do not let this company get away with this bullshit. And they're doing it. And they're doing it. Anyways, I thought this was newsworthy for you because it was a shocker to me when I got contacted and they asked me, if they could sponsor a video. And I was like, of course. What can you tell me about what's going on with Stellantis? And right now, at least for them, and they said other consumer law firms as well, they are the #1 car that they are filing lemon lawsuits with right now. That is not a good sign for Stellantis. I'm sorry. It's just not. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do, and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And as always, stay petty, my friends.